This song makes me want to fight somebody. We back, baby. Had to take a few days hiatus from reacting to this EP, and let me tell you why. Songs like the one on this EP are beautifully torturous. They're so enveloped in darkness and this mental emotion of being stuck in this place of undeservingness. And it's a spot that I mentally can't handle being in for very long because it's taken me so long to get out of that mind space myself. So listening to songs talk about that and traveling back into that headspace is not good for me. And that's a me thing. That's not an NF thing. Like I said, I think this thing is beautiful, but I felt myself slipping and I had to take a step back. I can only listen to things like this in moderation, okay? Hopefully you can understand that. But I'm ready to dive back in and we're gonna start with a banger, ease myself back into it. Hopefully I can mentally withstand reacting to the rest of this EP video by video and breaking it down. But if not, I still have my whole live stream first time reaction up on this channel. Hopefully, if not, it's over on my Patreon. Christmas is around the corner, and what better gift than groinal hygiene product? Think I got enough Manscaped stuff? Seriously though, shout out to Manscaped for sponsoring me. If you use code Crypt, you'll get 15% off of anything on the store plus free shipping. But I'm gonna sweeten the pot a little bit for you guys. For one, if you use my code and send me a screenshot on Instagram, I'll follow you back on Instagram because it's awesome that you want to support me that way. But two, the code actually used to get you 20% off, but the tariffs kind of messed everything up. So no matter the size of your order, if you send me your screenshot and your payment confirmation, I will send you the additional 5% that you would have saved on PayPal. But also, I've got a ton of extra stuff here that I've got duplicates of, and I've got a ton of extra Crypt shirts and everything that's not on the website right now. So I'm gonna start giving away a bunch of stuff to people that use my code. And these are $150 trimmers. Unused, obviously, unless you want one used, and that'll be extra, okay? But I'll be giving this stuff away to the people that really support me. And even if you buy just a $10 bottle of ball deodorant, I'll still send you the 5% and I'll follow you on Instagram. But for the big players, they get some of the big stuff, all right? But yeah, let's show Manscaped that we rock with them, and thank you so much if you decide to support me in that way. But all right, baby, let's get into this. This is NF's Give Me a Reason, the Michael Chandler walkout song. Let's break this bad boy down. Love these synths. I immediately want to bounce to it, baby.
Yeah, enough with the love, I need to be hated again. I need somebody to wake at the beast and really get under my skin. I need somebody to push me, tell me that I ain't no good with the pen. I need somebody to poke and pry and really get into my head. I need somebody to laugh, tell me I'm trash, tell me I might as well quit. I need somebody to grab the blade in my back, stab and give it a twist. I need somebody to smash, break on my plaques, tell me I shouldn't exist. I need somebody to ask why you even rap, you never be one of the, I need somebody to brag and show me the cash.
Man, I want to fight somebody. Such a tone switch up in this EP, man. You got all these songs about sadness and depression and this battle with faith. And then we got this thing, it's just like, bah, 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 bah. Let me slap you real quick. So first and foremost, rhyme schemes on this are just, they're tickling the funny bones in my ears, okay? We obviously have the end rhyme happening every single time with pin, again, twist, quit, setting those up pretty good. But it's those inner rhymes where he's just like in the pocket, jab, 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 jab. And then he brings out the hook with those end rhymes. It's like watching somebody box. Need somebody to grab the blade in my back and stab and give it a twist. I'm literally watching him bob, weave, jab, hook right there. That is exactly what that is. It's so sick. Back it up just a bit.
One of the, I need somebody to brag and show me the cash and tell me you'll never be rich. I need somebody with stats and numbers and facts. Tell me I ain't got no hits. I need somebody who's whack and ain't got no class. Tell me I'm not in they list. I need somebody to act like I'm in the past so I can remind them I'm here. I need somebody.
Dude, he's still carrying that same scheme. I should have let it play. He carried that same rhyme scheme throughout the whole way, meaning he had the same end rhyme scheme throughout the whole thing, but also the same inner rhyme schemes throughout the whole way. That rhyme scheme happening. But this whole thing is just like, man, I'm too good at this. I know I'm too good at this. I need somebody to tell me that I suck. I need somebody to light that fire because this has just gotten too easy. And he's covering all spectrums of people. He's saying like, I need somebody with plaques and numbers that tells me I'm never gonna have any hits. I'm never gonna be what they are. But he's also saying, I need somebody that's whack with no class that also tells me I suck. I need everybody to give me this reason to give me that fire again. But more importantly, the rhyme schemes on this just showing how easy it is to be solid with it, man.
Give me a reason. Whoa. Give me a reason. Hey. Give me a reason. Whoa. Yeah. Give me a reason.
Yeah, we got that more modern sound.
I forgot what that struggle like. I forgot what that hustle like. I forgot what that humble like. I forgot forgot what that.
I forgot what that.
I ain't forget about nothing to keep it 100. I'm honestly bored. I wanna feel like I felt when nobody was following me and I had no awards. I wanna get better hearing them call me. You wanna be shady, you ain't got no voice. I want the people that promise they'd always be with me to leave me and walk out the door. I want the fans that quit buying the ticket to tell me they don't wanna see me on tour. I want
that beat is nasty. That bam, 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 bam. That little hesitation in that synth right there, that was nasty. So yeah, obviously a big talking point right there. I need people to tell me that I'm gonna want to be shady again. I just reacted to a couple days ago of Eminem throwing shots at NF, calling him a recovery clone of him. So it's only fitting that this comes back around. So this is what it takes, man. NF, stop being Eminem, bro. You suck. I can't even pretend to do that. He's very good. Very, very good artist. But yeah, this beat is pretty sick, especially since it's not his usual producer, Tommy. It still has a lot of the same style of elements that NF typically raps over. But yeah, content-wise, we still have the same message, just reworded a little bit, where he says he hasn't forgotten about anything, honestly. He just wants that feeling again. He wants to feel that feeling that he remembers of nobody being around before he had the award, before he had all the success, before he had all the streams. That small, independent artist hunger.
I want the people that promise they'd always be with me to leave me and walk out the door. I want the fans that quit buying the ticket to tell me they don't wanna see me on tour. I want the label to drop me and tell me it's over, the music ain't making no noise. I want the critics to call me a gimmick and tell me they thought I was better before. I wanna hear you keep talking the way that you talking when no one's around to record. I wanna...
Ooh, beat pauses are sick, dude.
I want a story. I wanna hear about how you ain't feeling the music and why it ain't better than yours. I wanna... Yeah,
dude, this song's gonna go crazy at a concert.
I wanna talk about. I wanna hear that. I need some money.
Yeah. That's fire, dude. That is so fire. Love that beat pause. Beat pause is a great way to really focus in on the words and like bring that beat back in and explode and give me the snake face. Now, obviously, he doesn't actually want all this stuff. I don't think. Doesn't want the fans to tell him he sucks and to quit going on tour and all that stuff. He just wants that motivation back is all. So don't stop going to the shows. Don't stop streaming him. He just wants to find some sort of way to get that drive back, and this is a way that he thinks will work. It's kind of the back against the wall analogy. He wants to be backed into this corner so that dog can come out. But to me, it kind of sounds like the dog's here. So I don't know. Finish out the song here, baby.
Give me a reason. Whoa. Give me a reason. Hey. Give me a reason.
Like I said, this chorus is more modern sounding too, with the slight auto-tune.
I forgot what that struggle like.
That's a nice cadence right there.
I forgot what that hustle like. I forgot what that humble like. I forgot what that.
I forgot what that.
Very catchy, man. And again, it's such a... Sorry, my recording looked weird. It's such a switch up in this album. Like, this song is so different from the rest of the album. It's crazy. Because there's so much of talk and feeling like he's not enough in the faith battles that he's got. And then we randomly have the songs like, okay, never mind. I'm dope. I know I'm dope. But that's kind of a point of an EP. But there we have it. Give Me a Reason. It's definitely going to be the most replayable song for me. Again, strictly because of the emotion of everything. I will say, though, Fear has absolutely been stuck in my head over the last few days. Shout out to everybody that you see on the screen. These are my Patreon members. They got this video early. There's no ads or sponsors or anything like that on those videos. Also, don't do any intros. It cuts out all the fluff, but it also helps support me directly with videos like this that obviously get copyright claimed. And sometimes I don't have a sponsor to toss on the video, so it helps me out a ton, especially right now because I'm building my mother and father-in-law a house. So every dollar helps. I'm also showing pictures and talking about the journey of that over there, in addition to a bunch of other stuff. So please, if you want some extra content that is not available anywhere else, join my Patreon. You can join for as little as $1 a month, and there's different tiers with different options. But that's it for this one. Again, send me those receipts for your Manscaped orders, and I will gladly hook you guys up. See you in the next video. God is good, baby.
Self-worth is determined by me, not some internet personality shouting on screens. I'm not gonna lie, over years now I doubt a belief, but I come to realize in their eyes I'm a powerful being. But they're just some cowards to meet, and I truly do pray for them. The internet is hell, so I guess it was made for them. You can act like you're without sin, but you gon' pay for them. Dicks you act before the sins, consider this a late warning. I'm going beast mode with it, a cheat code, into the walking hypocrite. I spit the heat and I'm cold with it.